Who's your favorite band? The Mighty Van Halen. But only the Roth era. Other top 5 bands are Nirvana, Deftones, Faith No More, Jesus Lizard. Other elites for me are Nin, Melvins, Portishead, Beaches, Kool Keith, White Stripes and Megadeth. Too many to name really, but despite how my tastes have grown and evolved, those original 6 VH albums have never gotten old to me and always make me feel great. When I was young, Queen, I saw them 5 times, all with Freddie. What an amazing showman. These days I'd have to say Michael Franti Spearhead. Upbeat melodies and lyrics. I saw them a couple of years ago. In a small venue. There was 1,400 people. I think 3 of them were sitting down. Everyone else was on their feet and shacking it. Incredible energy. And I can never answer this question because the list is too long and I can't say that one favorite outranks another. Or I have different favorites for different moods, time of day, seasons of life. How do you all find the one band to rule them all? Sum 41. First album I ever bought was All Killer No Filler. I thought Fat Lip was the coolest thing that could ever be orchestrated. Still obsessed with them over 20 years later. Have never gotten to see them live, but this year I'm going to Vegas to watch them with my cousin for their final tour. I'm real big into 68 right now, hoping to go see them in April, but I haven't gotten tickets yet because my life is completely disorganized and I can't plan out that far ahead. But yeah, nose punk duo, amazing live performances and great records, sometimes hard to find in a duo. Judging by the current top rank posts, Reddit has a way older readership than I thought. I expected tons of Gen X and younger responses, which would be 90s and 2000s bands. But it seems like a lot of boomer-era bands are dominating. Nothing wrong with it, just surprising to me. I can't decide between Mudvayne, Tool, Slipknot. It will probably change again in a week or so though. I go through almost phases. This month I like those 3. Next month it could be Green Day, Sum 31, etc. Month after it could be more new metal, or something completely different. At this precise moment either Bad Omens or Sleep Token, of all time either 3 Days Grace or Breaking Benjamin. Bring Me the Horizon and Asking Alexandria will always hold a soft spot for me though. When asked this question, I don't remember what my answer is. Probably Pearl Jam, but every time I hear a song from Tool it reminds me that they are unequivocally my absolute favorite band. Foo Fighters, to the point I broke up with a woman who said she hated them. Well, that and she slept with another woman that she ended up marrying. But also the Foo Fighters part. Lately I've been really enjoying Sleep Theory and look forward to hearing more from them. I'm looking through replies here to find some gem I've not heard before, too. Rammstein. I've been listening to them since their debut album, and it still never fails to make me downright giddy when I turn up the volume on basically any song. Currently it's Alice in Chains. They cover every mood. Dirt and Facelift gets me hyped. Sap and Gyro Flies when I'm chill, and Unplugged when I'm in a sad or down mood. The Beatles. Sometimes early Beatles. Sometimes Rubber Soul Revolver. Sometimes Abbey Road. No matter what mood I'm in, I'll always find something that fits. A little old band called Dogleg, they've got around 30k monthly on Spotify last I checked, and I have no idea what genre they are. I enjoy their songs. Cage the Elephant, discovered them in 2007, and they released a few songs on Really Enjoy James Brown and in one ear at the time. At this point in time Dragon Force, with hits like Through the Fire and Flame, Cry Thunder, Valley of the Damned, etc. Just a great band overall. 3 Doors Down. I once saw them in Chicago many years ago, and knew they my favorite band. I'm just glad I got a chance to see them live. Little Stranger, not super mainstream, but their songs are so catchy. Maybe not their new single, but everything else is amazing. The Feelies. America's best live band any night they are playing, as long as you don't like a lot of chatter from the band. I've actually been thinking about this a lot more recently. I think I've settled on Rush being one, then Metallica, then Muse. Fountains of Wayne... Excellent writing. Prime Pow Pop about 5-10 years too late, so it wasn't really in style anymore. Favorite band Alice Cooper. Then I listen to the most Grateful Dead because there's always a new live show to dig into. 1. No. Muse. Metallica. 9 Inch Nails. Fits and the Tantrums. Sleigh Bells. Cage the Elephant. The list goes on. Story of the Year. Just went on an emo cruise and didn't realize how good they are. One of my new favorite bands, Van Hagar. I love Diamond Dave, but I just think Sammy brought a lot of depth in songwriting and his vocals. My username gives away my favorite band, so I'll give my runner-up Porcupine Tree Steven Wilson, Rammstein, Sabaton, and Icebreaker, although I'm not quite sure if Rammstein or Sabaton is at number 1. Dream Theater, Portner Era in particular. Needless to say, I am ecstatic. If you know, you know. 311 and Alice in Chains. A super positive band and a super depressing band. I might be bipolar. Iron Maiden if I had to pick just one. I got a list of like 10 others that are really close. Silly question, is it who's your favorite band? Or is it what's your favorite band? Wolves at the Gate, Bertooth, Wage War, War of Ages, Memphis May Fire, and a few random songs. Not sure I have an absolute favorite. Old Dominion would be up there at the moment though. Different genres, different bands. Symphonic Metal Nightwish, Rock Hard, Pop A-ha. Oh fuck this, so I have to say ATM is Gojira, Bad Religion and Sleep Token. I cycle between Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon, Fall Out Boy, and 21 Pilots. Lately it's Bo Bear, worth checking out if you haven't heard anything new in a while. Boston musicianship and vocals amazing. Chicago, the catalog is so big and varied. Some days it's Black Sabbath. Some days it's the Beastie Boys. Just depends. Ya know? Schwosches. One of the best things to come into my life back in 2013 and going strong. Anyone answering anything but the Mountain Goats is a war criminal. How dare you? System of a Down for the songs and message. Mac him if I just wanna have fun. Both Imagine Dragons and System of a Down are amazing. Can't choose between them. Wu-Tang Clan if a band can apply to hip-hop and not only to rock and roll and pop. Probably Transatlantic. But honestly I love just about anything with Neil Morse. This band is the best. They're called None of Your Beeswax. Check them out. Shining, the Swedish black metal band. Not the Norwegian jazz metal band. Favorite band, the Black Crowes. Favorite individual artist, Billy Joel. The Clash. Every album is different and most still manage to be great. Blink 180 to got to see them last September. It was a dream come true. I'll say King Crimson, and as of late it's been Queens of the Stone Age. RHCP. But I'll never say no to a Lil Miley, especially in her rock era. CHEVELLE. I love more of their songs than any other band currently. Ghost. My two favorite songs being Mary on a Cross and Mummy Dust. U2. I know it's called the Hate Them, but FCK. I like what I like. The one in my head keeping what's little of my resolve left together. Well, it was Lovejoy, and now I'm a proud Bring Me the Horizon fan. The Pillows. Somehow they are able to produce distilled nostalgia. Not a band anymore necessarily, but PVRS is criminally underrated. Florence the Machine will always have my heart. Also Primus, Coldplay, The Fray, Linkin Park, and the All-American Rejects. That one band when mentioned will hoard the Reddit down voters. Oh god, their songs and their vibe are perfect to me. Depends on the genre. Disturbed, Sinatra, Vivaldi, Wine Rose, Santana. Moonflower would have to be my Desert Island CD. Queen, Mon Jeans. Completely different types of music. Rubber bands are the most handy and fun to play with. Motionless in White, Black Veil Brides, Lorna Shore,